Hello Sisterlock enthusiasts, it's your girl Mariam coming to you another week with another video. Hi to my new followers, welcome to my channel. I was hoping to be at 400 subscribers, but hey, I'm at 345 I think. So that's good enough. Gratitude. Anyway, so thank you to my channel again, to my new followers. I appreciate you guys. So just before I start, I'd like to wish everybody Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. And if it's not Kwanzaa, well, Happy Holidays. Okay? So I think the next time I'm going to do another video is probably likely to be New Year. So Happy New Year in advance. I hope you guys are ready for the festive season. I've got my tree ready. The Christmas presents under the tree are there. The table is all set. I just need the food, and the stockings are up for the children for their little Christmas stockings. So aside from that, I want to talk to you guys about Sisterlocks and retightening. Me is a very obvious thing, and to so many people, Sisterlock retightening is very obvious. Your hair grows, you're going to get retightening. But sometimes I still get frequent asked questions: what is Sisterlock retightening? How often do I have to do it? Why do I need to do it? And sometimes I get taken back by that question, and I'm like, well, wait, you've been locked for 7 years, so obviously to you this is like a very common knowledge. But I realize when people are looking to get Sisterlocks, especially when they've just started researching, these are the questions they really need answers to. So what is Sisterlocks retightening? So to put it in a very simplistic way, in a very simple terminology, is that when you get your hair established, you need to get it retightened every 6 weeks. Within the 6 weeks period, your hair grows. How much it grows, it really depends on individual person and their hair. So you go to get your hair retightened every 6 weeks, because it's around this 4 to 6 weeks mark is around the new growth that comes, and any longer than that, sometimes the hair can start damaging the integrity of the locks, because the locks can start slipping out and it can become a little bit uneven. So we recommend to retighten every 6 weeks. Some people it's 4 weeks, but personally I try, most of my clients I go 6 weeks. I try not to do less than that. Sometimes 5, but majority is 6. So if you look at my hair now, this is what my hair looks like. It's been retightened for the past week and a half. So this hair has been retightened for the past 1 week and a half, and you can see when I do this, you can see my scalp. You get the scalp look, right? Can you see that? Right? And there. So my hair has been freshly retightened for the past week. Okay? Now prior to this, it was just a big afro underneath, because I went for about 8 weeks with that retightening my hair. I know, not to me, but I do self retighten at home, and I do it at my own time, and it took me roughly about 3.5 hours to retighten my hair, because within that time I was watching a webinar at 1.5 hours each, and it just took a little bit longer than that each day, so it was roughly just over 3.5 hours to do my hair. Okay, so at the start of your journey, when you get your hair established, your consultant might say maybe to retighten you every 4 weeks, just because at the beginning the locks could be quite fragile, and so it's important to listen to the instruction they're giving to you. Again, for me it's always 6 weeks, whether I establish the hair new or old clients. I see them every 6 weeks. How frequent must you retighten your hair? Every 6 weeks, or it could be every 4 weeks, depending on your consultant and depending on your hair type. And some people can go up to 8 weeks. Now typically I can go up to 8 or 9 weeks even, but I have the big afro underneath, and I've got 4C hair, which means generally nothing really much happens to my hair even if I go 8 weeks. I try not to go more than 9 weeks, to be honest. That's just bad, because I give myself more work, and then it can make my locks quite weak. So I try not to go beyond 9 weeks. And the best advice I can give, if you got your hair established maybe within the last year, I typically wash my hair and then I retighten it, so I get that fresh retightened look on fresh hair. I wash my hair weekly, so today I'm due to wash my hair again, and I'm going to do a braid out, and I would love to give you guys an update what that looks like afterwards. Okay, so just to recap, what is Sisterlock retightening? Is you do a retightening every 6 weeks because there's new growth that's coming through. How frequent do you need to retighten your hair? This will depend on your loctician. Some will say 4 weeks, some will say 5, some will say 6, some will say 7, some will say 8. Me personally, I stick to the 8 weeks mark. That's it, just to keep it simple for everyone. And at the start of your journey, when you start washing your hair, you know, when you start like retightening your hair and washing your hair, band the hair. Band. 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 That is so important to band your sister locks, because if you wash your hair without banding, trust me, it will come out. Your loctician will be very unhappy with you. But they're normally understanding. We know at the beginning of the journey, you know, so many things can happen, and we normally take that into consideration anyways. So at the beginning of your Sisterlocks journey, before retightening, please band your hair with little rubber bands. I'm talking as if everybody knows what the rubber bands are. Give me a minute. So these are the Sisterlocks band. These. Now also, these are the Sisterlocks bands. Don't use black. Don't. Especially if your hair is black. Because ripping them out is a bit of an issue, and you're going to be banding them quite small. You want to use colourful bands so you can see them. The colourful the bands, the better. So you can actually see when you're cutting them out with a cuticle. So typically, my hair is really long. I haven't banded my hair in years and years and years. But I do have this hair for when my clients come around. I need to do demonstrations, so I do show them. As you can see, band. Now, my hair is like dark brown, black, and the band pretty much disappears. And if you're cutting this out, if you can't see properly, you can easily cut your hair. So make sure you get colourful bands, green, yellow, red, anything really luminous that cannot be mistaken for your precious locks. Unless you've dyed your hair green, purple and yellow. Yeah, that would be pretty, yeah. But then you can use black bands in that case. You're welcome. You can see there's so much new growth in this hair. And I ain't gonna lie, this is 6 weeks. More than 6 weeks growth. You can see there's so much hair that is growing. Can you see that? Right? I can even put my finger through in a new growth. Can you see? Mm-hmm. Right. So this is what essentially the hair looks like when it has not been re-tightened. You can see it's a big afro underneath. And yes, I'm verging on 8 weeks. So do not judge me, please, people. I am a This is what the hair looks like when it's re-tightened. Actually, it's due for a wash today, so it's re-tightened, but it's a wash day. So as you can see, the afro that was there is now gone. No more afro and the retightening. Yeah. So my hair is done. So I've got loads of lights. You feel a little particles, is because I've got filming lights up. So thank you for watching. That's pretty much it, and I shall see you guys in the new year. I'm not going to say I'm going to do another video next week, because I don't know if I can actually stick to that promise. So I would say Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you guys.